I'm Lucero with Laurel TV, and I'm here at the Laurel Library where Bernadette's House is hosting its second annual Keeping Our Youth Safe conference, where topics such as human trafficking, domestic violence, and neighborhood crime is being discussed. In an effort to bring more awareness to core issues affecting our youth, Bernadette's House brought together expert panelists that included Laurel police, internet safety professionals, a domestic violence representative, and Shirley Bell, a mom who lost her son to violence 11 years ago.
What is going on out here could have, if someone had only helped me, prevented my son from what happened.
Carol Nash, founder of Bernadette's House, provided personal insight about her passion for these issues and the vital need for one-on-one counseling.
We have a young lady who came into the program who for a long time would just sit and not talk much. She would have spells of crying, and so he took her to the park. And she said it was the best day of her life. And as she turned around to see him pushing her in the swing, she said she had this wonderful feeling. And just as she went to turn around again, two guys walked up and shot him in the head, and he died. And that was the story that she had bottled up inside of her.
Carol Nash's Bernadette's House has been essential to the community, especially to young girls, who oftentimes fall victims to a variety of crimes.
We embrace girls ages 10 to 17. They come through us through word of mouth, through the school system, parents just looking to keep their children off the streets and out of trouble. We currently have served probably approximately 25 families in the past year.
I love that we do community awareness and community involvement because other parents need to know that there's a resource out there that helps bridge the gap.
Throughout the conference, stories such as human sex trafficking committed by a school bus driver left people in awe. Before and after pictures of victims who have been trafficked displayed the torture some victims endure and the dark role the internet plays. A young woman who was shot and killed by her ex-boyfriend shined light on domestic violence.
So human trafficking really is like the modern day slavery. It has sexual exploitation, it's got labor trafficking that we're trying to deal with. So has become the third highest grossing criminal industry. So meaning that number one being drug trafficking, number two being counterfeiting, number three is human trafficking.
With Maryland being one of the top states for human trafficking and domestic violence and internet safety posing a threat, community involvement can help recognize signs of trouble and do something before it's too late.
So there's many ways residents can play a huge role in raising. Number one, you can raise awareness to the issue. So when you observe it, you notice it, you let other people know it, you go to law enforcement, whoever it is that you need to make sure that they're aware.
It's really critical that we reach out to the community when we're trying to help children at risk. There are certain issues that we are actually not able to deal with without the community, and specifically without involving the parents, grandparents, etc. We know that these issues are not going to go away overnight. We know that it takes a lot of follow-up and community activity in order to really get to the bottom of the issue and try to get it resolved.
I'm Lucero with Laurel TV.